It was a creed written into the founding documents that declared the destiny of a nation. Yes, we can. It was whispered by slaves and abolitionists as they blazed a trail toward freedom. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. To opportunity and prosperity. Yes, we can. To opportunity and prosperity. Teachers can heal this nation. Teachers can repair this world. Hello, fellow fellows and fellow educators. This is Diamond Emerald Skinner bringing you another gem: God, good vibes, education, and motivation. Today I'm going to bring you part 2 of a presentation called Creating Access and Removing Barriers for Students with Disabilities During Remote Learning. Just like that song says, and I'm saying that we can, right? In terms of voting, make sure you've already voted or you've planned your vote. This is the last gem before things change, in our country. So make sure you do that. We also want to talk about removing barriers for our students. So I've already mentioned briefly talking about SDI, specifically designed instruction, but I first want to start here with a meme that was created for me by one of the teachers that I've trained and mentored a few years ago in 2016. Diamond be like, they can't break you, darling. You're a gem. So I've been doing this for a while, and I'm so grateful that I can continue to do this work on behalf of all the teachers, not just in New York City, across the world. But let's go. Also, continuing on, right, we know what SDI is, it's that long version. But overall, SDI is what makes special education special. We get that from our very special friend, Marilyn's friend. I'm not going to talk about the task analysis. I'm going to get into today Universal Design for Learning, or UDL, which is a framework about giving people, or in this particular instance, our students, access to multiple entry points into a lesson based on engagement, representation, and expression. And even as this slide presents, I'm going to be, in this next slide, speaking specifically about, you guessed it, engagement, which is why that is annotated. Techniques that I'm going to gloss over in today's video specifically are dealing with Zoom, but can be applied to other methods of video learning and also in-person learning. I mentioned this in a video before. One of the exciting things about in-person learning is that we can actually get 100% engagement because we have smaller students to engage with. So, giving students multiple engage and track the ways that they engage best. For instance, speaker. If a child likes to speak, I track that with some note-taking strategies, which I've also made another gem about already, about the different ways you should take notes. But you track the way that they engage and you mark that. So I have S next to some students, and I know that I can call on them to speak, to answer questions, to read on the board, to signal to me if things are working or not. But if they have a loud house, I've also indicated that as well. Despite if they want to speak, I'm not going to call on students and deny them the dignity of not being embarrassed when they come to class. So I'm going to help them out if they don't know better, if they don't know that they should be muted during certain activities. I'm going to help them with that and not call on them. Call and response. So what I've done is, as a social studies teacher, I have to teach some technical vocabulary. So of course, this week was electoral college. So I had to make sure my students were saying electoral college and not electrical college, okay? So what I would say is, all right, everyone unmute. I'm going to say electoral college. On 3, 2, 1, you're going to unmute, say electoral, and then mute again. 3, 2, 1, go. And I would click the button on Zoom that says ask all to unmute. So there would be a pop-up that says the host wants you to unmute. Ideally, they would click that, say electoral, and then they would mute themselves again. Again, these are students that I trust and not say anything crazy. And I can also say I've done this before, right? I'm looking for 100%. Oh, I only heard about 7 voices. Jason, I didn't hear your voice. Let's try that again. This is about 30 people on the call. 3, 2, 1, electoral, go. And I'm actively listening, just like I would do in person. I'm showing them listening, even though I have my headphones or earpods or whatever in. I'm still showing them that I want them to engage. It's still school. Raising your Zoom hand. So again, I started out every class teaching kids how to use these Zoom techniques. Guess what? They still need to be reminded how to do them. So I'm going to have everyone at the beginning of class raise your Zoom hand. Just let me know that you can. Then throughout the class, I can use that to engage. So if I'm asking students to raise your Zoom hand if you know the answer, I know for sure that they're not raising their hand because they don't know the answer, not because they don't know how to raise their Zoom hand. Physical gestures. I teach social studies. We talk about 3 aspects of culture: social, political, and economic. This is the movement gesture for social. I love myself for hugging myself. This is the hand gesture for political aspects of culture. And this is the hand gesture for economic aspects of culture. Now, if a student does not have the ability to type quickly or write full sentences in the chat, they don't have to write. They don't have to speak or unmute if they're having any issues with that. All they have to do is show me physical gestures on the camera, right? You can even do thumbs up, thumbs down. But I like, things that are more specific to your content. The chat, poll answers. So depending on the class, I will ask students to write full sentences in the chat. In another class, I might ask them to write 1 word or 1 letter answer depending on the levels of my students. And then also, I can do both by making it private to me only. I can differentiate that way. Depending on the class, I can even say, answer question 1 or answer question 2. And question 1 could have full sentence answers that say restate the answer. And question 2 just has A, B, C, D. And they just have to write A, B, C, D. And it doesn't say restate an answer. And it's all private, so it's only coming to me. Finally, annotating in Zoom. That's something you can use. But note, during using this slides and background feature that I'm using right now for you, they're not able to annotate on the screen. So note, don't set up some technique you're going to use in class if you haven't tried it out, or unless you don't have a backup plan. But as I'm showing you right now, all of these ideas are backup plans just in case something doesn't work. I have colleagues that also use Peer Deck and other engagement activities that go right on the screen so students can write and draw and submit drawings and videos to you. Finally, breakout rooms for engagement. I don't let a kid fail more than once in my class. If I've seen you in breakout rooms and I've come into a breakout room and you're not doing the right thing, that's your last chance. That means you're going to be in a breakout room with me the next time. If I've seen you be amazing, that means beautiful. You're going to be amazing from here on out because I'm going to hold you to that standard. So, sorry, Sonia, you're going to be sharing screens the next time. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Nazir. Thank you, Yarden, right? We got it. That's what we're doing. So, before I put you into breakout groups, before you go into the breakout group, I announce so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so, you're sharing screens. So if there is an issue, they can tell me that right off the bat so that I can stop what I'm doing and reshuffle jobs. So that every single moment in that breakout room is used wisely. I'm setting them up for success. Furthermore, if I know that I have students that struggle because I've already caught them 1 time, maybe 2 times, right, struggling, they're going to be in a breakout room with me so that I know that they will be successful for this class period. Set up my breakout room, give everyone their jobs to do, then we go. If they have a purpose, they're more likely to stay on track. So that's all I want to share with you today. I hope those gems helped you. I would end with some check for understanding if I was presenting this to you or your colleagues during a PD. And finally, the winner is America, because teachers are the only ones who can save the world. And I absolutely believe that. I hope you enjoyed and got something out of this gem today. Please go to diamondemeraldskinner.com to subscribe to my mailing list. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, please, by clicking that subscribe button so you never miss a gem. And feel free to sign up for some one-on-one coaching. Send these PDs to other teachers as well. Send them to your administrators. I would love to come do a video or virtual PD for your school. I would love to create content specifically tailored to the needs of your school as well. Have a wonderful week. Stay encouraged. Fear not. Shine bright. Have a vote. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.